the RVA group, the person designing this project for Sanjeev Varghese, the county engineer. Our timeline that we've had as we began our work efforts September 2008, we've been back in front of you a few times, either in small groups in Essex County's office or right here in this room. And through the design process, I guess the one thing that basically, what it does is it takes us right down to where we are today, which is we're just waiting to get the project awarded to December 8th and start work January 2011 and hopefully complete by April 2011. I mean, through this process, we've done our best to maintain as many on-street parking spaces as we can, but as you know, the intersection is very complicated. So the problem is we need that extra width for left turn lanes. The plan that we have right now would involve signalizing Westville and Roseland and incorporating it in the existing intersection. We're going to have countdown pedestrian timers and decorative crosswalks along the intersection box and also along two legs of this intersection as well. And we'll also incorporate, just off the screen, a stop bar for the firehouse. So there will be a fire preemption that can be activated in the firehouse that will lock this intersection down, except for clearing the path for them. And then we basically, as I said, we're going to lose some on-street parking in the center of town. We've minimized, we're adding 3 extra spaces here. Through one of our last revisions, we figured out we could leave these 2 spots here, which leaves us a net loss of 10 spaces.
Where are those again?
Okay, well, there's 12 spaces.
No, the one you were going to, the last 2 you pointed out.
I'm sorry. We preserved 2 spots right here. There are 3 right now. We cannot make everything come together without losing one of them. But the last time we met with you, you asked us to do what we could to preserve as much as we can. So we kept 2 spots here.
And you still had and I don't want to interrupt, and I apologize, you still had, across from those spots, it still has a traffic calming island.
Actually, the island, I'm sorry, it's going to have to be, we can't do it at this time because, this isn't the latest plan up here, I guess. Because this is federal money, they won't let us put an island in. Just to back up a step, the existing conditions of this intersection, and a lot of this came from our grant application, was that we've got considerable delay in peak hours. We had 86 crashes in and around this intersection between 2004 and 2007, 65 at Provost and Forest Avenue, and about 63% of them may have been attributable to the lack of left turn lanes.
Yeah, it's all driver frustration. They don't make the left turn from Bloomfield to Roseland, and they just wait for the green, and then the green turns, and then they don't make a left turn. It's all the bumper and the rear end collisions. It's not major accidents, but it's the frustration of the drivers making the left turn, and that's what we are addressing in this project here.
This is a stop bar, and you can expect that there'll be always 10 to 12 cars backed up. That's about the average arrival rate. So it's just off the screen that you can see it.
And you will have room here to make that turning.
And is there a light coming out of Westville as well?
Yes.
Yes.
What happens is, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Sanjeev.
You want to point out where the
Sure.
is?
The stop bars represent the. Actually, I'm surprised we can't see. There's signals shown up over here. They're facing Westville. Okay. This stop bar is one of the places where we'll stop. We can't see it here, but there's going to be a crosswalk right here.
Okay.
It's going to run the same time that Westville gets green. So when these lefts go, these people are crossing the street. All this traffic is stopped, and then and we have the phasing. And the phasing is actually a little on the complicated side, in that we have to sequence first the left turns, then all traffic.
The large trucks cannot make a left turn there. If you have island, it's going to be very difficult for them to make a left turn. So we'll be striping that area as an island so that people can make a left turn.
Well, and again, I figure, hold on, I apologize. I know when we had talked about it, a couple meetings, that, that was a concern, but that was something that was going to be addressed, because what it conceptually does is, you're opening up between Roseland Avenue and Forest Avenue, a wider area, and the traffic calming island might, and please understand, a lot of conversations I've had with Officer Pellegrino, in regards to the traffic flow, is that calming effect would have really pinched down the traffic, because everybody's concerned about this turning into a freeway, and that was one of the concepts that Mike Pellegrino was really
The problem
behind.
is when you come from Roseland, a large truck, they don't make a left turn if you build an island right in the middle.
Well,
Which side are you talking about? That's all
Right.
we're going to
Here,
know.
look,
Right there.
can you point to the alley?
Federal, feds.
What about the left, did you comment at all about the left-hand turn onto Forest? Did you have any, was that one of the streets that you talked about?
It's all the.
Yeah, incorporating our plans, we have a left to turn into Forest. We don't have one turning the opposite direction, so we can pick up some on-street
We will
parking.
show that we have a simulation, we will show that in the simulation.
So the left,
Can you go back to this, the plan? Yeah.
Okay.
So you're saying a left from Bloomfield Avenue onto Forest?
Yes.
Westville and Bloomfield Avenue, where the intersection prior to meeting Bloomfield Avenue, right, yeah, right there. What is that?
Oh, well, the problem is, my simulation
No.
doesn't, yeah.
Right here. What is this, an island or something?
Yeah, the simulation generates like a little left turn shadow. It's like, it does just generate walk and we're not touching anything.
So once this is put in and it's all registered and stuff, it's hypothetically just find out that, we're finding out for the kids, that maybe it's gotta be delayed a little bit more. Or
That can be done.
We
That can
can
be.
program that right into the controller.
Okay.
We can put in a special timing sequence anytime we need to.
Okay.
This intersection is so complicated, the area is so complicated that we don't do the normal detection thing. We're basically running this the way you do it now, fixed time, all the time, predictable. Otherwise, we'd have queue backups, that's what we don't want.
Key situations right now throughout the county where we have problems, we're always constantly adjusting.
Okay.
So with the traffic flow